Hey, what's going on, everyone? Moose here, and today we're going to talk about why I chose rugged radios for my communication. We're going to talk about that coming up next. All right, so, man, here we are. And I know you guys have been there as well. You're trying to decide, whether you're an off-road racer, you're doing Baja, you're doing side-by-side, or maybe you're just out camping and hiking, or heck, just want a, holy cow, the proverbial SHTF, right? This is why I chose rugged radio. You guys know I have been reviewing products for the better part of a decade. As a matter of fact, almost 9 years I have been on YouTube reviewing products. And I have had an absorbent amount of time to do research before I do things. I've had companies send me stuff. I've done extensive testing on it, things like that. And when I wanted to do communications in my side-by-side for group rides, or just maybe I'm broke down, I just need to reach out for help outside of my cell phone, which isn't always reliable, I opened up Pandora's box and I watched every video on every single communication device I could possibly find on YouTube. As a matter of fact, it is very hard pressed for me. I become obsessed to find a video that I haven't seen or decide to skip over because it really wasn't what I was looking for. And I settled on rugged radio. There's a couple of different reasons that I chose rugged, and the first and foremost was when I called rugged radio, I didn't get some tell me why you're calling, help me direct you to the right place. It was very simple. If you'd like sales, press 1. If you'd like customer support, press 2. If you'd like this. And every time that I hit 1, somebody picked up the phone immediately from the United States that I could clearly understand, and they were very knowledgeable on every question that I had about rugged radio. I tried that with a few other people just to see what I got. Some were impossible to reach. I emailed, I called, I left voicemails, never got a return. Some of them don't even list a phone number. Why would a company not put a phone number for you to call? I'll let you decide on why you might not want your phone ringing off the hook every single day if you're selling a product. There's a reason for that. So customer service, that was number one, man. Every time I called, all the questions, they did nothing but take their time. Nobody was in a hurry. Nobody tried to get me off the phone. They listened to my rambling and my blah, blah, blah about this, and then my dog, and then back to this, and then who knows what else I talk about, because I'm that kind of guy. Number two, the components within this unit. Now let's visit that for a moment. It is no secret, and I know some of you are out there going, man, that's ridiculous, man. I'm not going to spend that much money on that product because I can buy the competition that's made in the same factory. I'm not going to debate that with anybody because you may be absolutely correct. If you look at the handheld rugged radio and the handheld competition, they do look identical, with the exception of the color of the case and the badging on the unit itself. However, I want to make something very, very clear. Yes, this radio is made in China. 100%. It's on the bottom of the radio. They're not trying to hide it from you. It's literally on the bottom. It's on the back of the box, made in China. Okay, nobody's debating that. However, let me explain something about how China works. And I would say that I am a bit of an expert on how China works, considering, excuse me, all of the outdoor equipment that I have reviewed over the past almost decade. If you're an outdoor enthusiast and you're into hunting, the name Loophole definitely rings a bell. The name Arkin definitely rings a bell. The name Vortex definitely rings a bell. All three of those companies have scopes that are manufactured in China. Are they poor quality? No. Are they the best quality that they offer? For some, yes. Arkin, for example. I believe that all of their scopes are made in China. However, they do implement different stages of the process. They use different components. They require a higher quality control. They are ensuring that their customers are getting exactly what their engineers, based here, designed. Rugged Radios is no different. Rugged Radios is not a group of two people that sit in an office with a warehouse that gets shipment from China and then ships out. Rugged has a very large team. They have customer service. They have engineers. They have design engineers, guys. This is a company that they design what they want. They test their products. They test their components. Then they send that to the manufacturer over in China, at which point they put together those components to bring you the highest quality of radio that you can get. I have the competition. I do. I was like that too. Then my eyes got opened. And I was like, but I want higher quality. I want better components. I want good customer service. If I pick up the phone, if I call right now, well, they're not going to be open right now because it's past their hours of operation. But during the day, you can always reach somebody at Rugged. I call the same sales rep all the time. She's very wonderful to deal with. And 100% they answer all my calls or all my questions. They give me all the information I need, and even sometimes more information than I need to make a better educated decision on what I'm going to purchase. Next reason, right? So better components, for sure. Without a doubt, you are not paying for a branded name. You are paying for better internal components that are just, the quality control is just night and day difference. I've gotten the competition and had them DOA. I've never had a problem with Rugged, but then again, this is my first one. But I've never also heard of anybody else having a real problem with Rugged. So next one, easy integration. It easily integrates into my car. It can easily integrate with my comms, which I don't have yet, but I will. Rugged Radio, right? This one I did. I bought this 100% with my own money. I bought my mounting kit with my own money. There was no real discounts. Everything was on sale when I bought it, so I didn't get any kind of discount. However, I was offered a partial sponsorship, and I'm really excited about that because I truly do believe this is amazing. So integration, right? There's plugs on the back of this radio that integrate with the comms. So now my comms work right through my radio. I can hear my communications through my headset, and then I can speak to whoever I want, all with my headset. I don't have to pick up the mic. Ease of use, right? This is a big one. If you are running in a group and people are generally running Rugged, they're going to say something like, okay guys, we're getting ready to head out. We're all going to be on channel 8. Well, channel 8 on Rugged Radios is pre-programmed in. They're all pre-programmed. You just simply dial to whatever channel everybody else is on, and you're up and running and talking. No problem. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. It's 100%, no issues. You're not going to be going, what are they talking about? Where are they at? Oh my gosh. And then you got to pull up next to the guy in front of you and go, what did he say? And he's like, blah, 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 blah. And you're like, what? And he's like, blah, 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 blah. Because that's exactly what happens. We've all been on those rides and had that happen. You got to shut your machine off because you can't hear nobody, especially if you live in a place where you require a helmet. It's even harder to understand what everybody says. And half the time, people just go, okay, and they have no idea what you said, right? Rugged eliminates that issue. With the competition, you require a computer, a programming cable, and then the ability to use the software to program the radio, right? So that way you may or may not have some channels. I mean, I guess maybe it's shady at best. I've tried it. I own them. My friends own them. It's very difficult. It's very confusing. My channel 1 is my friend's channel 3. Silly. I don't know why we're all universal. Rugged takes that out of the equation. They're all cut and dry. 100%. We're on channel 13. We're on channel 18. We're on channel 22. Doesn't matter. It's all whoop, done. Pick up the mic. Start talking with your friends. But most importantly is being an outdoor enthusiast and a prepper. I worry about the proverbial SHTF, right? And let me tell you something. If you run anything, it's a true story, your cell phone. Your cell phone's going to be worthless if we are attacked with, let's say, an EMP. Or maybe the cell towers are just down. Cell phones, worthless, throw them away. Well, I mean, I guess you could still play some of those games that don't require internet connection. Yeah. But with rugged, right, this radio is going to continue to work. It has its own antenna, and it works off of GMRS. GMRS is also the most important part of this radio. For, I think it's $35, I don't remember, I bought it a couple months ago. You can go on to the FAA's or FCC's website. Rugged makes it very simple. It's on their website. They walk you through the process. You sign up. You get your GMRS license, and it's good for you and everybody in your family for 10 years for like 35 bucks. Now you're communicating, and there's no issue. You're 100% legal to use GMRS channels. I know there's a lot of people out there that say things like, you don't really need it. Who's ever going to put you in jail? I don't know. I'm just telling you that the better option is just go get it. It's 35 bucks. You spend more than that on your ORV tags. At least we do here in Michigan, I think. Yeah. Anyway, so that's the other reason, right? If the proverbial SHFT ever happens, or TF, sorry, ever happens, this is an amazing way to be able to communicate with your friends, with your family, with your loved ones. This actually has a range, I have heard, 30 miles. That's a long way, right? I mean, you know, it's got built-in repeater channels. It's got 350 channel capability or capacity, but it comes with 45 GMRS channels pre-programmed into the unit. No problem, no harm, no foul. It is intercom and headset ready. It's got listen only mode. It is still programmable. And then on top of that, like I said, you know, the fact that the radio itself is, I think it's IP67 waterproof. Unless you sink your side-by-side in the lake and leave it over the winter, you'll be fine. You know, getting it wet is not an issue whatsoever. So those are my reasons for choosing rugged. I'd love to hear your reasons for choosing rugged down in the comments below. And I always welcome good, constructive comments, right? Please keep it nice. You know, nobody wants a troll. But if you must troll, by all means, drop it in the comments down below. I'd love to hear your opinion. Maybe you have a different opinion. Maybe you had a really bad experience and Rugged told you to go kick bricks, which I know they didn't do. So, with that being said, I definitely appreciate you guys hanging out for the day. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'll be bringing you more on the Rugged radios coming up in the near future. And until next time, be good to each other, and God bless.